Welcome back, book lovers. It's time for some more inventory sale. Starting off today, we're going to go with Dogs, Dogs, Dogs. This book is $5.99, and it's written by the same author that wrote Jonathan James and the What If Monster. And if you've seen me in my classroom, you know that I use that one all the time. So I love the fun pictures. This talks about all the different kinds of dogs that there are. And oh, there's us. We get to be a dog too. So I've got some copies of that one. I love our little lift and look books. I've got Under the Sea and Garden. These are so fun for new little fingers. They're thicker pages. The flaps are very sturdy, so they're not going to tear easily. And you can see the different creatures as we go through. What's going on? Who is it? Excuse me. In the garden. Again, just lots of flaps and things that we can look behind. Hello, book lovers! Coming back at you with some more inventory sale. So excited to share off Dogs, Dogs, Dogs. This is written by the same author that did our Jonathan James and the What If Monster, which I absolutely love and I use at school all the time. This one is $5.99, and she just talks about all the different kinds of dogs that we have. Lazy dogs and big dogs, little dogs, and just all the fun that we can have with our pets. Second series I want to share with you is the little Lift and Look. I've got Under the Sea and In the Garden. These are $9.99, and they are fun for little fingers. They've got nice sturdy flaps that open. You can see just a fun little adventure as they go through. The thing that I love about Usborne books is we have a replacement guarantee. So when you need to replace these books, you let me know and I will replace them for 50% of the original cost, which is amazing because these books are meant to be loved on and used, and it's nice to know that when my kiddos wear them out, then we've got a way to replace them. Got some very first words library, so things that go, at home, garden, and farm. Again, these are those sturdy board books, and they're very fun. Colorful pictures, there's things that they can peek through and see, find, and look through. Little words for little kiddos, but they're still a cute little story that you're not going to get bored of reading over and over. Next series is our Muddle and Match series. I've got two. I've got Adventure and Monsters. We're going to take a look at Monsters just because Halloween's coming up. These are fun stories. They are tongue twisters at the beginning. So Marvin, the magnificent monster, makes mighty milkshakes for his massive mates at the moonlit mega monster mansion. But if I turn one flap here and a couple flaps here, I now have Marvin, the magnificent monster, carries chocolate cupcakes to the center of the city as he bops and bursts a billion balloons. They're very fun. The story changes, and you can make it however they want. So the Muddle and Match are $8.99. Just because we're in a lift the flap mood, I guess, today. We've got our Lift the Flap First Answers and Questions. I've got 3 in the series today. What are feelings? What are germs? And why do things die? I love these books because, again, we've got that sturdy, the flaps are very sturdy and very durable, but it takes things and questions, topics that kids ask a lot of questions about that can sometimes be difficult to answer. They put it into bite-size pieces of information with lots of colors, lots of flaps to flip, and just make it fun. If you've been on with me before, you know that I've done some book drives for the Center for Grieving Kids, and this one, Why Do Things Die? This is one of the books that we try to get in the hands of those kids that are going through a grieving process where they've lost either a parent or a sibling or something that then that way we can help them. And it's good. It asks the questions that kids ask, and it gives them an honest answer, but in a kid-appropriate language. More flaps for you. We're actually going to go up. For my kiddos that are, excuse me, sorry, just starting school or getting ready, we've got lift the flap colors, lift the flap numbers, and lift the flap ABCs. We've got great colors and a storyline that kind of introduces you. I love that these have the alphabet along the bottom, and as you go through, you can find, there's U, there's unicorn, so it's going to tell you there's a U that we're matching. Lift the flap numbers is quite similar. I like that you can have conversations with the kids as you're reading through these together. You can find the different things. Let me show you this. This is probably my favorite, on the farm. So it's got the numbers down here. It tells you how many of each. And as you lift the flap, you can find like, oh, there's one farmer. One. Here's what one looks like. You have that conversation. How many bunnies? And you count 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 3 bunnies. So it opens up conversations as well as gives them the sense of adventure. They're discovering things and exploring on their own and learning at the same time. Here's the color one. There's red. So I look down at the bottom and find my red mushrooms. So just really fun. I don't remember if I told you, these are $13.99 each for these ones. And I know lifting flaps doesn't go away as you get older. That idea of the surprise, it's so much fun. So going a little bit older for first math, these have given you math problems. So up here I've got, if these two groups of children, excuse me, get onto the ferry, how many children will be on it all together? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. And I look here on my ferry friends and it tells me 7. Did I guess right? Very nice. So this is another fun way to do your math and find the answers and be surprised. My busy day. This walks through Little Mouse and his different things he has to do. So first we wake up. But it walks them through time for preschool, lunch. We just have a lot of fun. Getting a little bit older, here we've got our lift the flap math shapes. So you can go through and you can see the different shapes, and it's going to talk about more math concepts that are a little bit higher. And again, I just love that we've got these bite-sized chunks of information that the kids can consume, and it's just little, so it doesn't feel overwhelming, but it's also fun and engaging. We've got looking after our planet. This one is $14.99. The others have been $13.99. But this is, again, just all the brilliant color, lots of information, lots and lots of flaps for them to find and open and read through. And I've got questions and answers about recycling and trash. What did people do before trash cans? For thousands of years, people didn't need trash cans because they didn't make much trash. Kind of interesting. Lots of things I found surprise me as I read through them, even as an adult. I've got a look inside space. There's our astronaut, and it talks about the different parts of a spacesuit. Just, again, beautiful colors, pictures, lots of information. Speaking of fun and surprises, we've got our popular Shine a Light series. I've got At the Library, Wonders of Our World, and Secrets of the Seashore. The fun thing about these, in case you haven't seen them before, is as you're reading, you come to a page and it shows you a picture. It says, creatures that live in seawater have waited for a tide pull. What's hiding in these shells? And you can make a guess. You get a flashlight. You can use a flashlight or your phone, and let's see if I can get it to work. As you shine the light behind the page, see if I can get it. It's not going to work really well, but you shine your light behind it, and things, there we go, show up, and you can discover it together. On this next page, it's got the black and white, and it talks about what you're looking in. So I've got, again, seashore, wonders of our world. This one talks about different places that you can visit. And then it gives a bite-sized information in the back about all the things that you can learn inside the book. And then at the library. All the different things and people that you might meet at the library. Let me introduce you to some of our picture books that I've got on hand. Bears don't read. This is a cute story about a bear who's decided that he wants to learn how to read, goes into the city, and what happens when he makes it in there. This book is $12.99. Forgot to tell you, our Shine-A-Lights are also $12.99. My very first body book, this is $11.99, and it's got colorful pictures and lots of information about your body and how it works. I'm a Hungry Dinosaur, $11.99 for this book. It's got the thicker pages, again, for smaller readers who aren't quite ready for paper, but they're glossy and they're easier to maneuver, and they're a little bit fatter. And it's got a lot of fun. Slide, slide, sit, 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 and watch it bake. Just lots of fun rhymes and rhythms to it. And then my book, Not Yours. This is a $14.99. We've got Sloth, who is telling you about something, but Fox is trying to take over his book. Next thing I want to talk to you about for just a minute is these are not inventory sale books, but just some things I want you to kind of be aware of and know that I'm doing. I'm working right now on doing a Cuddle Bear drive. Cuddle Bear is this cute little plush animal, and this book, it goes together as a set, and we sell them $25 together. And right now what happens in a Cuddle Bear drive is I'm getting people to donate these sets to kids in the hospital, and I'm taking up some books as soon as I can get in as many done. My goal was 50, so I've got 40 more to go. So I'm asking if you would like to donate, help a kiddo that's dealing with cancer, just kind of make their day. We're donating these sets, $25. You can message me and I will tell you how to help me do those. So Cuddle Bear is just a good book for my kiddos in the hospital. And then we just had Nibbles, for those of you who know and love Nibbles. Brand new book just came out. This was a bedtime book. And you know Nibbles his way through stories all the time. So here we go. It's bedtime, but oh no! Nibbles has escaped. Instead of doing the things that he's supposed to, he's gotten away and causing mischief in other people's books. So if you are interested and love Nibbles, let me know. I'm going to do a bulk order of these ones. $16.99 for the Nibbles books. I hope that you are doing well. Excited to get into this fall season. Let me know in the comments below which ones you would like, and I will message you and we'll get you all connected.